Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Marshall County Basketball. At this time, we ask everyone to stand. And gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Welcome everyone to the 2020 CFSB Classic. This afternoon's second game features the Fulton City Bulldogs against your Marshall County Marshals. Let's welcome the starting lineups. First, for Fulton City, starting at forward, a 6'3" junior, number 31, Kyrie Tribble. Also at forward, a 6'2" junior, number 20, Amare Hobbs. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 2, Jaheem King. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Cameron Matting. And at guard, a 6'5" senior, number 13, Brennan Walker. The Bulldogs are coached by John Dillard. And now, let's welcome the starting lineup for your Marshall County Marshals. Starting at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 24, Bryce Black. Also at forward, a 6'6" senior, number 23, Tyler Stokes. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Jay Nemo. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 12, Zion Harmon. And at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Tyler Powell. The Marshals are coached by Terry
to the CFSB Classic, featuring the Marshall County Marshals, the home team, against the Fulton City Pilots. And the starting lineup, first for Fulton City, number 10, Cameron Matting, number 31, Kyrie Tribble, number 13, Brennan Walker, number 2, Jaheim King, and number 20, Amari Hobbs. And we're underway, and I'll set Marshall County's lineup as we get started here. Marshall County controls the tip. And your starters are number 3, Tyler Powell, number 10, Jay Nemo, number 12, Zion Harmon, number 23, Tyler Stokes, and number 24, Bryce Flatt. Marshall working the edges. Zion on the drive and kick to the corner for Powell, and it's a three-point shot, and he is fouled. So he will go to the line to shoot and one for a possible 4-point play.
He will have one.
So a good way to start out for the Marshals with a 4-point play. Marshall takes the lead 4-zip against the Fulton City Pilots. Make that the Fulton City Bulldogs. Fulton County Pilots. Just to the south of Marshall, this game is being Brought to you by The Grind Session on Tanager Sports. Harmon with the step back three is good. And Marshall takes a 7-0 lead. And Marshall putting a little full court pressure on. King with the ball out front. And almost knocked away by Flat. And taken away by Nemo on the drive and then taken back away by Fulton City. That was Madding with the steal. Into the post, and the shot is up and no good. Rebound by Stokes. Over to Nemo. Quick pass down to Powell, and then Powell still with the ball. And we're going to get a foul.
The foul is
that is on King.
That's his first, team first.
That'll be his first foul. Marshall will play it from the side court. Harmon into Stokes. Stokes with his move. And the jumper is no good. And we're going to get a foul on Stokes. Trying to steal that ball away.
The foul is on
from Tribble.
Tyler Stokes. It's his first, team first.
So with 5:56 to go in this first quarter, Fulton City yet to get on the boards. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Harmon. Harmon to Stokes, and it's good. And foul on the play.
The foul is on number 31, Kyrie Tribble. That's his first.
Tribble will pick that foul up.
Timeout, Fulton City.
And when we return to play after this timeout by Fulton City, it will be Stokes at the line for an and one. We return to action, and it will be Stokes at the line for his and one shot. Marshall with a 9-0 lead with 5:40 to go in this first quarter. Stokes' shot is up and no good. Rebound by Fulton City. King with the ball out front. Walker loses it off his foot. Quick up to Harmon, and it's good.
By Harmon.
Marshall playing the long ball. Playing a little full court man-to-man pressure. Knocked away by Harmon, up to Harmon, and it is good. And Marshall now with a 13-0 lead with 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Knocked away by Harmon, but it will stay with Fulton City.
Into the game for Fulton City, number 3, Kamari Cobb.
In for Fulton City is number 3, Kamari Cobb. And also that is number 15, Devarius Scott. Jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Flat. Up to Nemo. Up to Zion Harmon. Harmon with the fake. And the down the lane is Stokes. So the assist Harmon. And now Marshall is up 15-0. Fulton City yet to get on the boards. Knocked away by Powell. And running is Marshall. Up to Stokes, and he does the jam. So Stokes, with his 6-point assist, Harmon. And Fulton City still not on the boards. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded up and good. And that shot by Scott breaks the ice for Fulton City. 17-2, 3:55 to go in this first quarter. Marshall having to run a little offense since there was no rebound. Easy shot by Stokes. And that assist is Harmon. Nice pass to the post. And we're going to get a travel. Get set and pull that back foot. So at 3:33 to go, it is 19-2 in favor of Marshall. And in for Marshall now is number 31, Caden Driver. Seeing some action. He's a 5'9" junior. Shot is no good. Rebound Fulton City. Picked off by Harmon. Over to Miller or Caden. Driver. And we're going to get a foul. That is on number 31.
Kyrie Tribble, his second
That
team
will be on Tribble. So still not in the bonus situation, and Marshall will play it under their own goal.
Into the game for Fulton.
In the game for Fulton City
Scott
is number 15, Devarius Scott. Into Stokes. Harmon. Three-point shot on the way is no good. Knocked away, picked up by Harmon. Behind the back pass to Stokes. But just a little off its target. In the game for Fulton City is number 13. And that is Walker back in the ballgame. Steal by Harmon. Up to Bryce, and we're going to get a travel.
Steps called.
And Flat's coming away a little gimpy. Might have got poked a little bit. Marshall still with the full court man-to-man pressure. 19-2. 2:42 to go in this first quarter. Knocked away by Harmon, but picked up by Fulton City. And the drive is up and no good. The rebound stays with Fulton City, and shot is good. That is by Cobb. 19-4. Oh, nice pass from Harmon to Flat.
Assist to Harmon.
So Harmon gets another assist. 21-4. 2 minutes to go left in this first quarter. Blocked away by Harmon, but picked up by Fulton City. And the drive and shot is good.
Goal by Scott.
And that is by Scott. 21-6 in favor of the Marshalls. 1:36 to go in this first quarter. Kick out to Driver, out to Stokes. Harmon with the long three is no good. And the bad pass out of bounds.
City, number 23,
And it will go to Marshall. In the ball game for Fulton City is number 23, Keandre Patton. So Harmon will bring the ball up. Almost knocked away, and bad pass back. So Fulton City has an opportunity to score, and they do. That is by Cobb. Marshall got just a bit sloppy with that possession. the give and go to Stokes, and the pass was not on target. Nice thought, nice play, would have gone in probably. Fulton City with the ball. Still man-to-man pressure by Marshall full court. Pass is good.
Go by Walker.
So Walker with the lay-in. 33 seconds to go. 21-10 in favor of the Marshalls. Harmon with a kick to Powell. Harmon with the step back three is no good, but there to put it back in is flat. So 23-10, and there is the end of the first quarter. Marshall on top, 23-10 in this final game of the CFSB Classic, brought to you by the Grind Session on Tanager Sports. Back into the ball game as we start the second quarter is Jay Nimmo and a new player, number 42, that's Riley Smith. So it'll be Fulton City's ball to start this second quarter. And we're going to get a foul.
The foul is on number 31, Caden Driver. That's his first, team second.
Caden Driver, that's his first foul.
And line.
To the line is Scott.
Devarius Scott.
His shot is up and no good. Marshall came out on fire that first quarter and held a large lead, and then a little sloppy ball handling, but Fulton cut into it. Still a 23-11 lead for the Marshalls. Harmon's out front, getting a block, and knocked away, but it will stay with the Marshalls. Into Harmon, and his three-point shot on the way and no good. And Fulton City on the run. Knocked away, but maintained by Fulton, but out of bounds, and it will turn it over to the Marshalls. Harmon in the front court, setting some offense with a Nimmo. And to Harmon, pretty small lineup for the Marshalls with Stokes out. But he's set to return. The jump shot from the corner by Driver is good.
Three-point shot.
Nice looking shot. Marshall still with the full court man-to-man. Fulton City trying to solve the defense. Jumper is good. by Scott. A three-point shot by Scott.
Three-point shot.
So at 26 now, 14 for Fulton City. Harmon with a step back, no good, but flat there to do the rebound. Patience, and shot is up and no good, but the putback is good by Flat. 28-14, and almost a takeaway. Shot is no good, but picked up by Flat. Over to Harmon. Step back by Harmon is good.
Goal by Harmon.
30-14, 5:36 to go left in this second quarter. Blocked by Flat. Nimmo sets and shoots, and good. Three-point shot by Jade Nimmo. Fulton City shot is no good, rebounded, and Marshall is off to the races again. Harmon deep three is no good, but picked up by Fulton City on the run, and the shot is no good, but the putback is good by Patton. Patton staying with the play and picking up a field goal. Nimmo's three-pointers on the way and good.
Nimmo,
Nimmo now with two straight three-point shots. Knocked away, but maintained by Fulton City. And the drive is up and good.
Goal by Walker.
So Walker with a drive to the basket and score. And Harmon along the baseline, and a reverse layup is good. Harmon now with 11. And Fulton City shot by Patton is good. And Harmon, long bounce pass off at center.
20, Amari Hobbs. In the game for Marshalls, number 3, Tyler Powell. Number 4, Quinn
Marshall has
Smith.
a wholesale
Number 15,
substitution.
Chase Riley.
And we'll try to pick up these players. We go Stokes back into the game. Powell back
And
into the
number
game.
23, Tyler Stokes.
Quinn Smith is in the ball game. Chase Riley. So some players getting some action. Up 18, 38-20 is Marshall. Marshall now in a 2-3 zone. And the jump shot is good.
Goal by Manning.
So that shot by Madding helps the Fulton City cause. Marshall working the ball around, looking for a good shot. And we're going to get a foul on the Powell
Foul is
drive.
on number 10, Cameron Manning. His second.
So that foul is on Manning, and it will go out of bounds to Marshall. Still not in a bonus. Inbounds and back to Powell, and his shot is good. Powell now with 6. And Marshall up 40-22 at the 2:20 mark of the first period, or second period. Shot is up and good And that is a
Amari
3-point
Hobbs,
shot.
3-point shot.
And the give and go, and the shot is good.
The goal by Smith is good.
Smith with the
foul is on number 15, Tavares Scott.
and he will go to the line for the and one.
Into the game for Fulton City, number 2, Jaheim King. Into the game. Into the game for the Marshals, number 12, Zion Harmon.
So Harmon will re-enter the game, and Chase Riley will take a seat. So Riley Smith hits on the scoreboard with 3.
Number 34, Dawson Smothers.
And Dalton Smothers, number 34, will enter the ball game. Still full court pressure by Marshall. Marshall with a tight man-to-man. Into the post and back out, and it will stay with Fulton City, knocked away by Marshall. 43-25 at the 1:31 mark of this second quarter. So the dish
by Scott.
to Scott is good, and now Scott with his 10th basket, or 10th point. Stokes with a step back shot is no good, just a bit short. Fulton City on the run. And Scott with another bucket.
By Scott.
43-29. Long three-pointer by Harmon is no good, but rebounded by Marshall. 36 seconds to go in this first half of play. Harmon with the pass and kicked out to Smith. 20 seconds left to go in this first half of play. 43-29. Another pass by Harmon that goes awry. With miscommunication between Stokes and Harmon. Gives the ball back to Fulton City with 6 seconds to go. And the shot is up and blocked by Stokes, and we end the first half with Marshall in the lead, 43-29. And we'll be back to finish this ball game in the second half in just about 10 minutes.
Marshall County basketball as we begin the third quarter.
Welcome back to the CFSB Classic from the campus of Marshall County, Kentucky. Marshall County will get the ball to start this third quarter, leading 43-29. And the little off the backboard shot by Stokes is good. So Stokes now with 10. And the drive by Fulton City is good.
Goal by
That is
Walker.
Harmon to the goal and no good. Picked off by Fulton City. Also in their man-to-man defense. Fulton City had trouble scoring at the beginning of the game, but they have come on, now knocked away and picked off by Marshall. Nemo in the front court, over to Powell, and his little jumper is no good, but picked off by Flat. And we're going to get a charging foul on Powell.
The foul is on number 3.
That will give it to Fulton City.
Team first.
Fulton City came on and scored a lot based on Marshall County's sloppy play. Lots of turnovers in that second quarter. Allowed Fulton City to cut into that score. It's 45-31 now, so a 14-point lead. And rebound off to Marshall. Knocked around, but Powell picked it up. And the pass by Harmon is no good, but picked off by Flat. And the pass off to Stokes is no good. And here comes Fulton City in a hurry. And picked off by Powell. Harmon to the goal and layup.
Harmon assist to Powell.
And Harmon now has 13. 47-31 with 5:43 to go in this third quarter. Long jump shot, no good, picked off by Stokes. Up to Harmon. Harmon step back at the free throw line is good.
Harmon.
So Marshall picking up where they ended early in the first quarter by coming out and scoring several buckets. Just had too many turnovers in the second quarter. Harmon with the goal to Powell, and his layup is good, so assist Harmon.
Goal by Powell.
Goal Powell. And Powell now has 8 points. And blocked and knocked away by Marshall. Up to Harmon. Step back three is up and no good, but put up by Bryce Flat. Nice rebound and put back by Flat. And now Flat is up to 8. 53-31, a 22-point lead now for the Marshalls. They had built the lead up early in the first quarter and then squandered part of it. And we're going to get an and one. The foul is on Stokes.
The goal by Walker is good.
And Walker picks up the field goal.
23, Tyler Stokes,
and then we'll
his
go to the line
second,
for and one.
Into the game for Fulton City, number 2. Jaheim King, and number 31.
4:25 to go in this third quarter. 53-33 in favor of the Marshalls. Shot is no good, knocked away, and Powell picks it up to Harmon. Harmon to the goal, and his shot is knocked away, but it will stay with the Marshalls. So underneath their own goal, the Marshalls will take it out of bounds. Out to Harmon. Harmon step back three is good.
Zion Harmon, three-point shot.
18 now for Harmon.
Into the game for Marshall County, number 31, Caden Driver.
In for Marshall is number 31, Caden Driver. And it will be Fulton City's ball out of bounds on the side court. And
Go by Tribble.
Go by Tribble is good. Stokes to the goal, and the underhanded layup is good. And Stokes now with 12. Knocked away by Flat, and he is on the run. Out to Stokes, to Nemo. Nemo's three-pointer is blocked, picked off by Fulton City. And on the run out, and blocked by Nemo. And he went to the floor hard and bounced that head off the floor. He may have a goose egg.
In the game for Marshall County, number 15,
There's nothing too serious on that. So in the ball game for the Marshalls will be number 15, Chase Riley.
Also in the game, number 42, Riley Smith.
Fulton City's ball under their own goal. And the drive, and there's going to be a foul.
The foul is on number 24, Bryce Flat. That's his first
foul.
At the line, Brennan Walker, and he will have two.
So Walker will go the line for two. Trying to cut into this lead for Marshall, 58-35, with 3:07 to go in this third quarter. Made the second, missed first. So Marshall will try to run some offense. Flat to the goal, and his shot is knocked away, but it will stay with the Marshalls underneath their own goal. So Powell will trigger the ball inbounds underneath Marshall's own goal. Flat at the top of the key, his drive, the kick out to Riley. And the give and go works well, and Chase Riley.
Driver assist to Smith.
Smith with the goal.
The foul is on number 13, Brennan Walker.
Shot is no good. Still full court pressure by Marshall, and we're going to get a foul on Powell as
the foul is on number 3, Tyler Powell. That's his second, team fourth.
King
at the line
for
Jaheim King, and he will have two.
King's first shot is up and no good. 61-36, 156 to go in this third period. That one's up and no good, but rebounded by Fulton City. Putback is no good, but blocked, but a foul is going to be called on.
The foul is on number 42, Riley Smith. That's his first, team fifth.
So back to the
And
line will go
line,
Fulton City.
Kyrie Tribble.
So
And
Tribble
he
will
will
go
have
line
2.
for 2.
Into the game for Marshall County, number 34, Dawson Smothers.
In the ball game for Marshall County is number 34, Dawson Smothers. And Smith will go to the bench. Second shot up and good. So at 61-38 with 1:54 to go, Marshall will inbound the ball and bring it the length of the court. Oh, nice pass from Powell
assist to Powell.
Flat. And now Flat is into double digits with 11, knocked away by Marshall. But we're going to get a foul.
The foul is on number 34, Dawson Smothers. That's his first, team 6.
Attempted takeaway.
Fulton
So
City will
Fulton
put the ball
City
in
will
play.
play the
From
ball
this
in.
point on, Fulton City will shoot the bonus. Into the game for Marshall County,
And
number
for
4,
Marshall
Quinn
County,
Smith.
number 4, Quinn Smith. So at this point, Marshall has only one starter on the floor. That is Bryce Flat. Get some playing time for some of the younger players. And we're going to get a foul.
The foul is on number 4, Quinn Smith. That's his
So Quinn
first,
Smith
team
picks up
7.
that foul. And
At the line
will be number 15.
Devarius Scott. He will have
Devarius
1 and
Scott.
a bonus.
Scott. And he'll get 1 and a bonus. His shot is up and good, so he will get the bonus. Second one up is no good, and Smothers with the rebound. Marshall looking for openings in that Fulton City man-to-man. Flat thought about it. Kicked it over to Driver. Could have been a full-on. Long shot by Smith is no good. And we're going to get a foul on Smothers' drive to the goal. That is on
The foul is on
number 15.
number 15, Devarius Scott.
Devarius
That's his second,
Scott.
team second. At the line, Dawson
Smothers
Smothers.
will go to
And
the
he will have 2.
free throw line for 2 shots. 63-39, 34 seconds to go in this third quarter. And no good is
Into the game for Fulton City, number 23, Keandre Patton.
in for Fulton City is number 23, DeAndre Patton. Smothers' second shot is good. So Marshall with a 25-point lead. Still going man-to-man full court. 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Into the post, and the turnaround is no good. Rebound by Driver. Ten seconds to go, and Marshall will play it for this final shot. They're going to have to get it up. Driver's strong shot is no good, and the third quarter ends with Marshall County with a 64-39 lead over Fulton City. And we'll be back to this CFSB Classic in just a few minutes for this fourth and final quarter. Welcome back to this CFSB Classic,
City
fourth and final
basketball
quarter
as we
between
begin
the
the
Marshall
fourth
County
quarter.
Marshals and the Fulton City Bulldogs. It will be Fulton City's ball out of bounds to begin this fourth and final quarter. Shot is no good, knocked out of bounds, and it will go to Marshall. We have the starters back in the ball game for this fourth and final quarter. Little jumper off the side is no good by Stokes, rebounded by Fulton City. Fulton City on the run in a big hurry. And the jumper is no good, rebounded by Stokes. Stokes is off to the races. Over to Harmon. Harmon to the goal and kicks to Flat. Over to Powell. Stokes and give and go and knocked away and picked up by Fulton City. Marshall in a man-to-man defense. Kick to the corner and drive, and it is knocked away by Stokes, picked up by Harmon. And here come the Marshals. Harmon all the way to the goal, and layup is good.
Goal by Harmon.
And that's 20 for Harmon. Marshall now in a 2-3 zone. Knocked away, and it will stay with Fulton City. So Fulton City with the ball out of bounds in front of their own bench. Marshall in that 2-3 zone, but there is a hold. And
Goal by
the
Patton.
goal is by Patton. So an easy one off the 2-3 zone. The kick, driving kick to Flat is good. So assist to Harmon. And Flat on the lay-in. Flat now with 12. For Marshall with 3 players in double digits, and his takeaway. Flat's on the run. Harmon with the long 3 is no good. Powell picks up the rebound, and we're going to get a foul on number 15.
The foul is on number 15, Devarius Scott. That's his third, team third.
So it's his third foul. Marshall will play it underneath their own goal. Powell in the twisting layup is no good, but he was fouled on the way to the basket.
The foul is on number
He's going to go to the free throw line
Tribble,
for
his
2.
third, team fourth. At the line, Tyler Powell, and he will have 2.
His first shot is short.
Game for Fulton City, number 13.
And for
Brandon Walker into the game for
Marshall,
Marshall, number 15,
Chase Riley.
Chase Riley.
Powell's second shot is up and good. And now Powell with 9. Marshall on the verge of having 4 players in double digits. Into the post, and the turnaround is no good, but we're going to get a foul on Stokes.
The foul is on number 23, Tyler Stokes. That's his third, team
That's
8.
Tyler's
At the line, Brendan Walker.
foul. At the line for the Fulton City Bulldogs is number 13, Walker. Shot is up and good. So with 5:03 to go, we've got a 69-42 lead for Marshall County. That is a 27-point lead. Second one's up and good. And Marshall quickly up in the front court, but the pass just a little bit long for Powell. Streaking for a wide open layup. Couldn't quite catch up to it. So with the turnover, Fulton City will bring it the full length of the court. Trailing by 26. And the drive is up and blocked away by Powell, or Stokes that is. Zion to the, kicks out to Powell, back into Harmon. And we're going to have a stop in action. Officials timeout. We've got a player for Fulton City down and injured. So during this officials timeout, we're going to step away from the microphone for just a minute.
Driver for Fulton City, number 15, Tavares Scott. Also into the game for the Marshals, number 42, Riley Smith. Number 4, Quinn Smith.
No hot dog for you. Are you focused?
Kind of.
Into the game for the Marshals, number 34, Dawson Smothers.
So during that official timeout, Marshall made wholesale substitution, and now there are no starters in the game. Leading 69-43 with 4:19 to go. And the drive is good by Driver. Nice layup. So Marshall extends that lead 71-43 with 4:05 to go in this final period. Kicked out to the corner is no good. Picked up by Fulton City though, maintained possession. And the left-handed drive is no good. Knocked around and picked up and put in by Walker. Walker with that turnaround. Marshall working the edges, trying to work the give and go. And knocked away, but maintained by Smothers. And the left-handed layup is no good, but picked up by Driver and knocked away, but it will stay with
the Marshall County, number 32, Cole Sedlock.
So into the ball game is number 32. That is Kobe Sedlock, getting his first action, a freshman, getting some playing time. Knocked away, picked up by Fulton City. 2:53 to go, 71-45 in favor of the Marshals. And the turnaround layup is good by Walker. And Walker now has 15. Jump shot is good.
By Smith.
By Quinn Smith.
Marshall County, number 0, Colby Schroeder.
And we're going to go further down the bench.
Number 22, Talon
another
Smothers.
pass
Number 20, Colin
Riley.
Riley.
Names and numbers
in for Fulton City.
As
number
we
11, Ray John
play on
Holloway.
this final 2:32 to go. 73-47 in favor of the Marshals in this final quarter. So some players getting some playing time. And we're going to get a foul on number 22. That is Talon Smothers.
The foul is on number 22, Talon Smothers. That's his first, team 9.
So back to the line is Scott.
Scott, you will have 1 and the bonus.
So Marshall has a fairly small lineup, so Fulton City is doing what they can to take it inside. And it's working out. They're scoring a few points off this. And if not, they get fouled. So Scott's first shot is good. Second one is up and no good. But we're going over the back with Walker. So that will be Marshall's ball out of bounds.
Second, team 5th.
So in the final 2:17 to go, Marshall playing from deep within the bench. Getting some players some action, a nice little drive, and layup is good.
Goal by Davis.
So Davis with the shot. And knocked away, but we're going to get a foul.
The foul is on number 0, Colby Schroeder. That's his first.
Kobe Schroeder picks that foul up.
Now in the double bonus at the line shooting 2, Brennan Walker.
So Walker will go to the line and he'll shoot 2. And he makes the first one. And rebound is off to Smothers. T. Smothers. Knocked away and almost picked up by Fulton City. Scramble on the floor. And
alternating possession to Marshall County.
A jump ball alternating possessions to Marshall.
Into the game for Fulton City.
We have 1:33 to go in this final period of play. And now Fulton City has brought in several subs, and again, we'll try to get their names and numbers as we go along in this final 1:32. Drive and kick, and knocked away. Could have been some contact, but we're going to get a foul on, or out of bounds. They're saying that's out of bounds to Marshall. $1:12 to go in this final quarter. And the outside jump shot is good. A three-point play by Kobe Schroeder.
Shot.
The sophomore, 6'3" sophomore coming in and doing some play. And the squeeze was on, so we get a Marshall County foul.
The foul is on number 22. Smothers, his second.
That is Talon Smothers.
At the line.
And at the line is number 2, King. So King's going to take 2 shots at the goal. First one is no good. Final shot is up and no good, rebounded. And Marshall will have the ball for the final 47 seconds. Deep shot out of the corner.
Cole Sedlock.
By Sedlock. That was a three-point shot out of the deep corner. So 81-49 now with 34 seconds to go. And on the drive, it is no good. Rebounded by Marshall. And we'll see if they're content to run this clock out. Oh, I don't think so. Take that to the goal, young man. And picked up on the trip by Marshall. So now we'll play it down with the final 0 seconds to go. 81-49. Marshall County comes away with a win over the Fulton City Bulldogs. And we'd like to thank you for participating in this action brought to you by the grind session on Tanager Sports. This is the CFSB Classic final game. And we thank you and bid you a good evening.